Hi, welcome to WakeTV. I'm your host, Taylor Shaw. Spring is in the air and on your cars. We have a lot in store this episode, so stay tuned. Construction is almost complete at Bluff County Park, set to open later this year. Let's catch up with a group of 4-H students as they plant longleaf pines on the property.
Well, you are here today at Bluff County Park. It's the future Beach Bluff because we currently are not open to the public, but we are open to some volunteers today that are coming out to this 300-acre facility to plant some longleaf pines. The county actually did a study, a land cover analysis and tree canopy assessment, and they found out that there's areas of need, of course, with all development that's happening in the area, that a lot of the tree canopy is gone. And so this is an initiative with the Fuquay Verena 4-H group to come out and actually plant these trees to help bring back that tree canopy.
The way we work with 4-H is, especially with teens, we love to develop their leadership skills. And so what they do, the projects they choose, the directions that they go down are really their own kind of vision, their own passions coming to life. So we do work in a way that is very youth-led. And so we just help them kind of collect the resources and the skills necessary to implement something like this.
I just really care about nature, and I kind of, I just wanted to do a good deed and plant some trees, I'm looking forward to just planting the trees, making new homes for, new habitats for the animals that live here. Just a little bit ago, we found some paw prints in the sand. I
will recognize the 4-H GIS Club. They really focused on this canopy map that was created and saw some gaps where the trees needed to be planted. So once again, Thomas Ray and his club did a great job of just pulling this all together and then sharing it with the whole rest of the 4-H club world so that we could all kind of participate. And that's how we love to do things. So kudos to them, and kudos to our 4-H team and clubs for showing up to support.
We're going to try to plant at least an acre today. There's a little over 300 of the longleaf pine seedlings, and then there's about 300 of the native grasses. So in total, a little over 600 plants that we'll be planting today. Longleafs are a tree that used to cover a lot of North Carolina, and so this is an initiative not just for the tree canopy, but to bring back our longleaf pines as well.
I work elections because it is a privilege and an honor to be a part of the process that helps shape our country and our future for our children.
I work elections because it makes me feel important to be involved in such a wonderful process in the United States.
I work for the Board of Elections because I love to give back to the community and help others.
I love elections because of the community aspect, seeing all your friends and neighbors.
I work elections because I want to encourage other people like me who came from another country to serve this amazing country.
To learn more about how you can work elections, visit wake.gov/elections/get-involved. Did you know 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C? People born between 1945 and 1965 are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C. Hepatitis C can hide in the body for years or even decades and can cause cirrhosis, cancer, and even death. The good news is hepatitis C can be treated. The first step is to get a simple, free blood test. Don't be a statistic. Visit wake.gov/hepc today to schedule your free blood test.
Wake County Public Libraries became the first library system in the state to earn a sensory inclusive certification. Here's more on how that came to be.
The library is a really special place that invites people of all ages to build connection and seek knowledge. There is no other community space where residents can visit a New World in a novel, take a SAT prep course, learn chess, and read more about the contributions of great leaders during Women's History Month, all for free. It is critical for our library team to prepare and welcome and make our space comfortable, accessible, and welcoming for every person in Wake County.
And it's my honor today to celebrate our library system being the first library system in North Carolina to be sensory inclusive certified. We're so proud of that. Through partnering with Culture City, Wake County Public Library attained our sensory inclusive certification January 2024. With 100% of our 450 plus staff completing their certification training, we are now better able to help guests cope with sensory overstimulation by using basic tools to make their experience pleasant and to better support guests with sensory needs.
The public will have access to awesome sensory toolkits, clarifying signage, quiet spaces, and accessible information to plan library visits. And these supports will be available at every single library. This team is excited to go the extra mile to ensure everyone has a great experience at the library, regardless of their ability and their need.
I love my library because I can check out books.
I love my library because I can get my very own library card.
I love my library because I can return books.
I love my library because I can do fun crafts.
I love my library because it has wheels.
The Wake County Public Library Bookmobile is 32 feet long, has more than 3,000 books, and much of what you would find at any other library.
You can check out or return books, get a library card, talk to a librarian, or just browse. And it's coming to a park, museum, or place near you.
Everyone is welcome aboard, and you can even take up to 100 books home with you, with your adult permission, of course.
To find out where the Bookmobile is going next, visit wake.gov/bookmobile today.
Are you hosting an event but don't have a convenient way to collect trash and recycling? Wake County is excited to announce a new event recycling program that's free for residents. Whether you're hosting a private event, wedding, neighborhood party, or even a festival, these portable stations include composting, recycling, and trash bins. To learn more about how you can reserve an event recycling station for your next gathering, visit wake.gov/event recycling.
Each year, the Wake County Soil and Water Conservation District gives out awards to champions of conservation. Here are profiles of this year's winners.
Hi, I'm Lauren Hendrickson with the Wake County Soil and Water Conservation District. Each year, we award outstanding members of our community as champions of conservation, and this year is no different. Each of these recipients helps preserve Wake County's resources for future generations, and as a token of our appreciation, we'd like to present some video tributes to each of them. First is our Farm Family of the Year, which was awarded to Thomas Jordan and Sons Family Farms. For over 100 years, the Jordan family have nurtured and cared for their farmland in southeastern Wake County. As strong advocates for soil and water conservation, they planted 200 acres of cool season cover crops and converted 24 acres of cropland to coastal Bermuda grass during the past year. The Jordan family also installed a stream protection system, which removes cattle from streams and provides them with a safer, healthier watering source. The stream protection system also reduces stream bank erosion and nutrient runoff, improving the water quality of Middle Creek.
We've always tried to look after the land, but we've always had rotation practices, and Teresa's helped us with a lot of stuff where we had waterways that where new developments beside us move in, and then we got to change all our waterways, and we got to handle the water that they dump on us. And where it used to be, we farmed that land, so we had it all. It's all changed. It just changes every day. Try to make things work and keep it like my family has all their life. It's just been in our family for so long, and it's so important to me to keep the land going and the farm going, and we're trying to do the best we can as long as we can with it. I'm hoping my son can take it over and keep it going, and his sons can enjoy their life. But it's being happy and then enjoying life and letting everybody enjoy the land.
The Patrick H. Johnson Farmland Preservation Award is a new accolade conferred to an individual or group who displays superior leadership in preserving farmland in Wake County. This year's award goes to Bailey Farms for their unprecedented commitment to farmland preservation. In 2023, the Bailey family became the first to utilize the new Wake County Farmland Preservation Program funding by completing a permanent conservation easement on their 125-acre farm in Wendell. This easement is the ultimate commitment to conservation, as it guarantees that there will be arable land on which to produce local foods in this community forever.
We got a call from Kirk Law Practice in Wendell, and they told us that we need to come down. They said we had inherited the farm. Said, Jim, I hope you enjoy this farm as much as I have. Give all you can to the Lord, and I hope you won't plant this land in houses. Cedric.
We were pretty close, but he was close with a lot of family members. So like I said, it was kind of a surprise that he left it to us, but I guess maybe he thought we'd try to do right by him. We're not really farmers or anything, so I think that's maybe why he gave it to us. We would, respect his wishes.
Yeah, I think he bought this land around 1949, 1950, we think. It's two farms. On this side it's called the Baker Farm, and on that side it's called the Nile Farm. He had silage to feed his cows. He had hay he planted. He had corn, soybeans. Probably most of this ground out here has manure on it because he would spread it all over the place, So he has good soil. It's really good soil. Yeah. He knew what he was doing, and he worked really hard.
We'll keep it as a farm. We rent out the land to some farmers and, just whoever we can to make it better.
When we started this process, I talked to both the neighbors. I wanted to be sure they knew what we were doing, and I've kept them informed all along. There's still a lot more, but, one day at a time,
The B.C. Rayner Friend of the District Award acknowledges individuals or groups in the community supporting conservation. This year, the award is bestowed upon Art Ross, a stalwart altruist, advocate, and benefactor of the Big Sweep program. Art's contributions extend beyond his long-standing volunteerism and leadership in Big Sweeps. He has also made a significant financial commitment to establish the Sheila B. Jones Environmental Education Scholarship. Named in tribute to retired environmental educator Sheila Jones, this scholarship will provide crucial financial assistance to aspiring students pursuing careers in environmental education.
We cleaned a lot of litter. We cleaned containers that floated into the creek after a big rain, tires, countless tires, innumerable balls, bicycles, you name it. There's all sorts of debris that's going to get into the creek. And so you want to keep it as clean as possible, and volunteers out there on the water are the best way to do that. But high school students found that they could get community service credit, Boy Scouts found that they could get credit, families found that it was great fun to come and bring children, and our kids joined us some, and so it became just a wonderful outing. And one of my great memories is we had high school kids who were so agile, and they'd see litter way up in a tree, and they would climb the tree up 15 feet or more. I'd hold my breath, and they'd get all the litter that they could spot. Sheila was invaluable. She was always there. She had her release forms for us to do. she cheered us on. I never could get her in a canoe with me or kayak, but she would be there at the other end and help Jim serve the meal. And, you know, T-shirts, whatever she could do to express gratitude, she just was a cheerleader for us. Between Jim Hilton and Sheila, they just made life a joy for me. And so when she retired and I was invited to come, I just thought it was wonderful that a scholarship was being created in her honor. And to the extent that I could help support that, I was happy to do that. Alan Doors and I just get along real well together, and trying to make it a little better than I found it is, I guess, just part of who I am also.
Our next award is presented to two remarkable Big Sweep Zone captains. The 2023 Outstanding Volunteer Award goes to Jennifer Browndorf and Ivana Burke for their exceptional volunteer service, unwavering dedication, and exemplary leadership. In the winter of 2022, Jennifer and Ivana, who were also active members of Friends to the Mountains to Sea Trail, collaborated with Big Sweep to conduct a cleanup at Falls Lake, focusing on the Mountains to Sea trailheads. Together, they successfully removed over 3,500 pounds of waste from these trailheads.
Well, we were kind of picking trash on our own, then through Friends of the Mountains to Sea. And then Jennifer knew of Big Sweep, and we kind of connect with other groups to coordinate it. You have a bigger outreach.
We're small, just the two of us when we started, so we're a small group, and we wanted to engage more of the community. And so we knew that Big Sweep, being a county-wide organization, was going to be able to help us with that. This year we had 319 volunteers over the course of 2023. Throughout the projects, it's very impactful when they can see it, remove it, and get that feeling about what they've done, and they're like hooked.
I mean, we have work days for the Mountains to Sea Trail. And some people, that's hard work. Yeah. So picking trash, it's a little, easier. You kind of see the, feedback, instant feedback. There's trash and then there isn't.
We try to educate before we start our cleanup. So we have a marked time as we gather to share about the watershed and sort of orient folks that may not be familiar with what watershed they're in or what watershed they live in. We try to share a little bit of educational material before we get started and kind of feel out why people are out there, because without the volunteers that come each time we put out that call for volunteers, we wouldn't be able to achieve the success in removing the debris and litter that we've done.
The next award recognizes outstanding partners who generously contribute their time and resources to Wake County Big Sweep. This year, we are thrilled to present the Partner of the Year Award to Green for Life Environmental. Since 2019, Green for Life Environmental has been an unwavering supporter of Big Sweep, generously donating staff time and roll-off dumpsters to assist with cleanups. They were instrumental in helping Wake County Big Sweep remove 37,480 pounds of waste across 8 large events, leading to significant environmental improvements in these communities.
We are a big proponent to supporting our local communities and supporting the environment. It's actually in our name, Green for Life. We want to be the green company, the one who takes care of our people, takes care of our residents, takes care of our community, takes care of our environment. Here locally, there's 27 different disposal sites that we utilize. There's places for tires that recycle tires. There's places that do single stream recycling, which is going to be your bottles, cans, paper, newspapers. Plus then we have our MSW, or our trash landfills, yard waste, and we want to make sure we get the right product to the right place so it can be reused and recycled, and well, in the case of yard waste, it gets mulched and put on people's lawns. We're out here trying to make the environment a better place, and so to be a partner of the Big Sweep is a priority to us, and contributing to our local community as well. We can provide the containers and the trucks to get the waste out of here. I do appreciate the manual labor that the volunteers do provide, and it's the extra piece that's missing. The fact that people care enough to come out here and volunteer is a huge endeavor. I mean, it really comes down to it. When we talk about stuff like this, and somebody made a comment earlier that people who don't care made the mess, the people who do care clean it up. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
This year's annual conservation poster contest was a resounding success, with over 100 students from elementary school classrooms across the county submitting posters on the topic, The Living Soil. The winners were determined by the Wake County Soil and Water Conservation District Board of Supervisors. In the 5th grade category, first place was awarded to Atri Mandal from Poe Elementary. Second place was given to Emily Merrick from Green Hope Elementary. And third place went to Kian Salim, also from Green Hope Elementary. In the 4th grade category, first place was awarded to Jason Fuller from Abbott's Creek Elementary. Autry and Jason's posters advanced to the regional round of judging, where they will have the opportunity to win additional cash prizes and recognition. Thank you to all of our award winners. For more information, please visit our website at wake.gov.
Five, take, ho! On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, boom! Everybody feel good?
Sir, yes, sir!
Where are we?
Wake County, sir!
Who are we?
Wake County, Academy 14, sir!
What are we planning to do?
Make Wake County a better place to work, live, and play, sir! Woo!
Academy 14 got fear?
There's nothing to fear but fear itself. Academy 14 got no fear, sir!
Five, hooray, fast!
I work elections because I enjoy serving my neighbors. This is the 43rd year that I've been working at this precinct, so obviously I enjoy it and consider it a lot of fun.
I work the election because it is fun. I meet new people. It's a civic duty. It's something that I really love to do, and I've been doing this for many, many years, and it's a great reward, a good feeling. You're helping individuals to work the voting process, and it is great to do that.
I work elections because it's a good way to give back to the community.
I work elections because I feel that voting is an obligation for most people, and I want to be able to expedite that process so that I can make it as easy as possible for them.
To learn more about how you can work elections, visit wake.gov/elections/get-involved.
We've had a busy couple of months in fire services, with 2 new fire stations opening. Here are some highlights from those ribbon-cutting events.
The sun sure seems to be shining a bit brighter than usual today as we celebrate this beginning of this beautiful new fire station.
We believe that we have to protect those who protect us. We owe all of our first responders a tremendous debt of gratitude for all the work that you do day in and day out. And I hope that this building is a small emblem of that gratitude and is a reflection of what we all feel in this community toward our first responders.
In March, our public health team and community partners held an opioid summit where they discussed ways to address the ongoing issues with addiction.
We're here today as part of a community meeting, as part of our opioid settlement program. And so we have gotten we've got about 140 people here. They are providers, they are neighbors, they are colleagues, community partners who are coming together to help us develop a plan for the next 2 years and how we prioritize the funding for the next 2 years with our opioid settlement dollars.
This issue is not single-faceted in any capacity. It's very diverse. And through our organization, we're always trying to connect people to outside resources in addition to our own. And I don't feel like we have the opportunity to sit in the room and figure out how we can work better together very often because we're all working so hard in our silos. So that's why I think this meeting is so important. And I hope the dialogue continues after today so we can bridge those gaps.
I'm hoping new partnerships that we didn't think about before can form. I'm hoping we start thinking about addiction recovery treatment right alongside medical care. So I would love to see if there was a peer support specialist in the doctor's office with the doctor. One's talking about medical stuff, the other one's talking about recovery. And I think as we form these kind of bonds and really integrate one with the other, we'll see a big change in people's overall health.
It is so important because the more voices we have at the table, we think the better our work is going to be moving forward. So we really want diverse voices, diverse perspectives that are going to help us create a really strong plan for Wake County moving forward, particularly over these next couple of years.
We're here to be allied by the patient. We're here to be allied through the patient. As treatment providers, we have to have continued care for the person. We do that by building relationships. This today is us building relationships, networking and building relationships.
I'm just thrilled to be a part of the opportunity to sit in the room with other people who are also implementing amazing strategies in addition to what Wake Monarch Academy is offering the county.
Well, I think what's going to come out of this meeting is greater partnerships, greater collaboration, and ultimately a better plan as we move forward together to work on the prevention and treatment of opioid use disorder.
Only 1 in 5 people recycles in their bathroom, so Wake County is making it easy to get started. If you sign up for our bathroom recycling initiative and agree to take a survey, we'll give you a free 3-gallon recycling bin for your bathroom while supplies last. For more information, visit the website on your screen.
Get the timely and accurate information you need to stay safe if there's an emergency in your area. Sign up for Ready Wake alerts and Wake County will send you important notifications by text, phone, or email, whichever way you choose. Whether it's severe weather, a missing person report, or a neighborhood evacuation, stay in the know with Ready Wake alerts. Learn more and sign up at readywake.com.
That's all for this episode of Wake TV. Keep up with all the latest Wake County news by visiting us online at wake.gov/news. And be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube so you can always stay in the loop. We'll see you next time.